So one of the next biggest things that I want to talk about is the topic of privilege and advantages. So my parents immigrated here just under 3 decades ago, and they literally had to work and grind so hard just for them to be able to provide for themselves, for them to be able to provide for their future children, and just for them to have the careers that they have. So with that being said, my parents did an absolutely phenomenal job, in my opinion, with raising me and both of my older sisters. My sister said I was spoiled. I don't see it. I mean, my mom did buy me a lot of video games, but I don't think I was that spoiled. They was just jealous. You hear that? What up, Esther? Lizzie? No, I'm just kidding. But I will say everything does have its pros and cons, because of course they're doing what they feel is best in their power with being that parent to provide and give to their children and give them the love and support that children need. So one of the biggest cons I would say is we didn't have too much exposure to just how life can be for other people of, let's say, a different socioeconomic status, or people who are living in an area where there isn't as much opportunity as the area that I grew up in, you know? So those are just some of the different things that I wasn't cognizant of growing up. And it really took me until I got to Central Michigan University where I started meeting all these cool, amazing people and really just started trying to network really hard. And I really started learning about other people and just learning different perspectives and hearing about their different backgrounds. And it really just made me feel like, dang, like I had friends that were literally working since they were 13 years old. I had friends that grew up in impoverished areas and they went through their own sets of struggles and trials and tribulations. And it was just like, dang. And that's not to say that life was literally just terrible and they never cracked a smile and they never had a happy day in their lives. Like, people who grew up in disadvantaged communities, they're not asking for a pity party, but I do feel like a lot of them are asking for your awareness of just understanding that certain people aren't afforded the same privilege and advantages and opportunity as others. So as I started feeling like I wasn't really unique, or that I was just so conventional with my upbringing and my childhood, and that my story could never really be meaningful to anybody. And just already with the type of person that I never really was the type of person who would be in the limelight or in the spotlight or really too assertive. I already wasn't really great at accepting compliments. They would honestly kind of make me feel a little uncomfortable. Like, get off me. Like, I was kind of the dude that was more behind the scenes, kind of quiet, pretty timid at times, but I'm working at it. I've gotten so much better, and I know I have. So don't even say I haven't, because I know I have. So I just want to do my part with my privilege that I've been given, just through my parents and through God, and just doing what's best. As I continue just to grow and mature, I do need to be more vocal and tell people my point more, and just not be so worried about what other people have to say and just what naysayers are saying, gossip. Because truth be told, that's another one of the biggest things with me too, that I'll just be completely truthful about, is I do care a little bit too much about what people think about me. That mostly goes for like my family and like relatives and close friends. Not really too much of the outside noise, but it still does bother me. But I've been praying over it immensely, and just how I know God is so real, because he just continues to change me from the inside. And over time, I really do just feel like I'm getting stronger and I'm gaining more confidence and strength, and I'm really starting just to care significantly less about the opinions of others. And at the end of the day, what people are saying behind closed doors about me, that's none of my business. I can't continue just to beat myself up or feel guilty about doing certain things, or I'm just living in fear because, oh, I know they're gonna say a certain thing about me. So one of the biggest things, look, I'm gonna give everybody a little tip. I'm about to take you through everything right now. So Pete, there's nearly 8 billion people on this planet, right? You following? You're one person, right? So hold on, let me get my calculator real quick. So there's nearly 8 billion people on this planet. You're one person. Almost 8 billion, you're one person. So if you just do that, add this, subtract the 2, carry the 9, and voila, at least 4 people probably don't like you, or are gossiping about you, or don't approve of what you're saying. That has to be it. Has to be it. I figured it out. There it is. day it is. So I just say all that to say, stop worrying so much, man. There are too many people on this planet. You are literally going to drive yourself insane if you care so much about every single little person's opinion. Not little person, but every single person's opinion. You're gonna drive yourself insane. You're draining yourself. It's not worth it. It's not worth the time. It's not worth the energy. Just give it a rest and just do you. And I know that can be easier said than done. I get it, but you have to work at it every day. Every day. I don't know if affirmations are your thing, journaling, but you somehow have to get it within your frontal lobe that it will be okay. People literally aren't even thinking about you like that. There's so many things going on in the world. Don't let other people stunt your growth just because you're worried about their opinions or what they'll have to say, because you're ultimately just going to be hindering your growth at that point. So like I said, I know it can be difficult, but you really just have to work at it every single day.